Hey everyone, I hope you've had a fantastic Easter. It's April 1st, but this is no joke. Lemax has dropped all of the Michael's exclusives for us, and we're going to have a deep dive into those now and to see what you're going to be buying later this year. So I'm going to skim past the figures for now, and we're going to concentrate on some of the bigger pieces, the buildings. So Precious Paws and Doggy Biscuits. So a porcelain piece, which I'm sure a lot of the Lemax fans will be happy about. They do love their porcelain. There's a lot of good details to this one. Quite like this. I think it's going to be quite popular. Nice colours to it too. And we've got the Holly Jolly Junction. I think this is going to be great. If you've got the Holly Jolly trolley, or the Jolly Trolley as it actually is, this would probably be ideal for that really, although there is a picture of a train there I must add, so it is more of a train station, but the name lends itself well with the trolley. Yeah, it's a nice one there. I see that conductor does seem to be the same conductor that I think you can buy as a single figure, if not very similar. So the Pop-Up Christmas Cookie Shop. That's a good one. I like that. Loads of colour. Good detail. Nice little internal scene. Yeah, that's a nice one there. Porcelain again. I think Lemax do appear to be in the chat section of Facebook, having a look at what you all think. This one I think is my favourite. I do like the Santa Wonderland, and this is right up the alley, isn't it? It's quite whimsical. Elwood's Elf Lodge. We see that there's a Santa ski school there as well. Some good theming on this one, and of course the little elf hat on the top there. It's a shame I'm in the UK and I'm not going to be able to get this until later on, but well, there's a video. Let's have a quick look at the video as well. So it's got a big elf hat on the top there, and almost like a bit of a ski lodge type of thing, which I suppose makes sense as it's got the Santa ski school on there. Elwood's Elf Lodge. I mean, like I said, there's tons going on with this piece, and it's a shame it's not animated, I suppose, but it will help keep the price down, and I think it's going to be a piece that a lot of people are taking it when they're trying to build up their Santa Wonderland village. I think they've got different ski routes named after the different reindeer there, looking at this. Might be wrong, but good idea if it is. I must admit, when I saw this one earlier, I just looked at the signage up there, and I did have to have a bit of a double take. But this is Smis Brewery. Definitely some of the sign writing, I think, does remind me of real beers, and this one kind of got a bit like a Green King kind of style to it, and up there definitely looks like the courage symbol. Yeah, it's an interesting piece. I think if you're going for like a Bavarian type Christmas village, this would be a good one to have. There's a quick video on this one too. So although there's no animation to this piece, I think with the flickering effect that you have from the fire that's in the bottom right corner, that does kind of bring it to life a bit. Quite a jolly scene as well, and I think it's going to blend in quite nicely. Yeah, there's that fire there. That's really good. yourself if you wish. You get the gist of that one. So the Oxfordshire, or if you're American, Oxfordshire Village. This is a nice little facade there. Love the tree. I did think it was initially perhaps a Victorian piece as soon as he had a flat cap on, but then seeing that guy's camera there, I think we can see that that is more of a modern piece. And what we've got here, so we've got the Village Inn, Oxfordshire pub, traditional ale and wines. See, this for the theming of it, or maybe not quite the theming of it, I shouldn't say, that's probably not the right word. Bearing in mind this is an Oxfordshire, Old England style backstreet pub and craft shop and everything there. We don't have realtors in the UK. We have estate agents. Same thing, but we don't call them realtors. Nobody in the UK ever refers to an estate agent or anyone like as a realtor. That's a very American phrase. So it's a bit of a shame that they didn't really think of that before putting it on there, and that they've kind of gone for the American market, even though it is a UK piece. Obviously it's nothing major. The thing itself, it does look good, and can't argue that it's a nice looking facade. And the tree's gorgeous as well. I love the tree, brilliant. And this next one, I think is the last of the Christmas pieces. Yep. And we did find a leaked video of this, whether Lemax did it on purpose to tease us, but it was on their website on the 4th of December, I think they posted it. I think someone jumped the gun a bit on that. I won't play the video on this one because I've already played it. Actually, I will do. I'll check them quickly. The best thing about this is the fact that it's got actual running water in the sink. I worry whether there's going to be any hairline factors in this that's going to ever cause leaking, and the water is very close to the electric. It does concern me a bit, but it does look fantastic, much better than how they have the just like the bluish sort of greeny colour also before, just no animation to that at all. This actually looks really good, and I hope it does well, because I'd love to see more animation like this further down the line for all different pieces from the Max. It's quite eye-catching. I really do like this one. This one and head back up to the figures quickly. So we've got the dog walker there, cake shopping, family carrying, that looks a nice one. So I mean, even with this one as well, really, or all of them to be fair, they'll all be good additions. I'd imagine in the UK it's probably going to be around about sort of £10 to £12, so maybe $10 to $15 in the States. But you do get quite a few figures there, so it's not too bad. We didn't touch on this one actually, did we? I was a little bit confused by the title of this one, seeing it's a secret Snowman Ball, and Lemax have actually released another skating rink again this year, where it's just snowmen that's actually like dancing on the thing, which reminds me of the British film from 86, I think it was, maybe earlier, called The Snowman. But yes, to see all these elves and one snowman was a bit of a surprise. But it's a quick video here. It does bug me where all the snowmen actually are. Like, try and find the one that I saw on here before where it's literally got all the snowmen on there. Sorry, this is all being done in real time here. Is it 2024? Okay, it doesn't seem to be there anymore. I wonder if they've drawn that. That's a bit confusing. I've definitely seen pictures of a ice rink that just has Snowman on it, and I'm wondering if they've changed it because it's not here anymore. Okay, moving swiftly on. Let's get back up to the Spooky Town review now. So exclusive products. We're still waiting on Gift Spice yet. It's coming soon, but not there yet. So we've got quite a few new figures, and this one, there's a lot of love for this one online already. The Living End Exotic Plants and Nursery. If you've got the Garden of Eden, or what's the other one that's been done this year? There's another new one. But this is going to be essential to go with those. Again, the theming is fantastic, and you've got all the plants coming to life, and the Venus flytraps there, and obviously much smaller than the one from the Garden of Eden. But I think that if you've got the Garden of Eden, you're going to have to get this. There's no way you can't. It's but yeah, fantastic. It's really lovely coloured, quite almost like not eerie perhaps, but certainly spooky. Let's go with spooky with the greens, and they're unsettling. And just seeing this guy here, the Venus flytrap, was looking after the young ones, making sure they got to be big and strong. And we have a video. Obviously with the theming of this, it's going to go great if you've got a Garden of Eden. I don't see how you cannot add this one to the collection. It's really, really good. So the Madness Manor. I love this piece. The cat's eyes there look very unsettling. There's a decent bit of animation with there, and it kind of all goes in a sequence as we've seen the video there. I won't talk too much, I'll just let the video play. But this one's almost like an interactive story. It's really good.
Don't be fooled. Don't hesitate. A seemingly sweet little girl luring you into the gate. That creepy feeling that someone's staring. Behind the curtain you see eyes glaring. An evil spirit that captured and banned her will steal your soul in wildest manner.
Come on in. Don't be afraid. I need your help. Go on. Open the door and come inside.
She almost has them.
Yes. Soon we'll have enough souls to finally set us free.
Okay, let's see. Ah, here it is. How to trap people and take souls 101. Perfect.
Souls in, fun and games, until your body goes up in flames. Souls in, fun and games, until your body goes up in flames. Ooh, the agony.
Definitely one of my favourites that they've got from Michael's exclusive this year. So the Fright Night Cinema. Everybody was waiting for this one. This was going to be the one. We was all teased with it at the start of the year, and I think it was probably number one on everybody's list. It's been a long time since we've had a Spooky Town cinema, and finally we got given this one. And it looked like it was going to be full of animation. And it's not. There is literally no animation on this whatsoever. It is just a lit building. I think they've missed a massive trick with this. There was so much they could have done. I mean, you got the blob there. why that's not motorized like the same sort of mechanism they used. I think it was with the canned meat company. Now that's not moving. Obviously the ghost static, and I really don't like, as you can see on my cursor here, this massive, great big sort of like pendulum almost, but it's not a pendulum. Obviously it doesn't move, but it could have been a pendulum and I could have forgiven it, but it's so glaringly obvious how it sticks there. I think they've really shot themselves in the foot. It's disappointing. It really is. It looks great, but it could have been so much more. There was a couple of good bits to it, and I played a video. So the movie posters, they're pretty cool. There's being Spooky Town, as you would expect. There's a lot of play on words and that, like with different films in the past. Yeah, I mean, look at that just hanging down there. It looks dreadful. Not in a good sense that you would expect from a Spooky Town. The ghost itself looks great, being like a sticker or something, I suppose, or maybe it's etched onto there. But having a great big bit of perspex hanging down when you could have had a bit of fishing line, you know, sort of like his little string, would have worked so much better. The signage is awesome. You know, I take nothing away from that. The signage is absolutely awesome. The different lighting you get from different windows, that's cool as well. Can't knock that. How these movie posters light up as well when all the lights are off, that looks pretty good, and that gives it a bit of a premium feel to it. I don't know why there's a crack in there, to be honest. They seem to be shoehorning those in wherever they can. It just frustrates me with what this could have been. I mean, again, it does with werewolves and citizen slain, and you know, it's everything you want from the Spooky Town cinema, apart from the fact there's no animation. Oh, killer, absolute killer. So we go to the creepy pumpkin patch now. So another new facade. I mean, it ticks all the boxes really, doesn't it? It's nice and colourful. Everybody loves a pumpkin patch. I think with this one, if you're planning on doing like a corn maze / haunted farm type fun fair sort of thing, this is going to go great with that. The theming of it is absolutely brilliant, and there's so much you can do with this one to help develop that whole agricultural haunting sort of scene. My mum used to work at a place like a farm shop in Southlake that used to go massive for Halloween with their like terror trailer rides and things like that, and this kind of reminds me of that, and I think you could really build a whole scene around this facade as well as all the other pieces they've brought out recently. I'm going to come back to the Smoke and Mirrors Magic Shop. The Cursed Ruins, again, when I was doing the top 10 of 2024 Spooky Town video, I did find this one as being another leaked exclusive, and thought it may be the case, and there is a quick video. You would have already seen this one. I believe I said in that video that if you have the Skull Cave, then you're probably going to want to add this to it. I think it would be brilliant as an addition with that. Obviously it's got the same sort of theme in it, the smoke coming out from the skull mouth, and obviously the same as the Skull Cave. Fantastic. The colours on this are brilliant as well. I do love the eyes. This is like very piercing eyes, and it's almost, it makes you think they're actually sort of blinking at times at you and things, and it's really good. I believe there is a figure set as well. I think it was a headless horseman and a knight and the Grim Reaper. certainly the detailing is a lot like this guy. Let's find that. Let's jump back up. Where was that one? Oh, there it was. So yeah, looking at the detailing on these, I think if you're going for that one, this is going to be quite an easy add-on to get that theming going. And before we do the last one, we'll look at the figures. So all your Day of the Dead type of thing, this is going to go well with that. That's a creepy doll and dog, that looks good. Hopefully they get painted that well as you see here. You never know. Trick or Treaters Parade, yeah, so that's going to be a moving one. It's just going to go round and round. It looks like it's on a magnetic sort of base from what I can see. Nothing like a hot path, yeah. It's another good one. So this one, Smoke and Mirrors Magic Shop. I saved this for last for a reason. There is so much good stuff on this. I was blown away when I saw it. Literally, it's packed. It's packed. There is so many little, I suppose as you would imagine from a magic shop, so many little tricks to this. They've excelled themselves. One of the best pieces that I think they've ever done. I'm going to play the video, and then I'm going to just like not gloat about it. I'll play the video, and then I'm just going to keep on probably boasting how good this is.
Look into the swirling void. Be transported and feel overjoyed. Come on in and give it a try. If you can hold your breath, you might not die.
Conjurer, illusionist, charlatan or cheat. The cards never lie, there is no deceit. Though eyes are glaring, looking from atop, be welcome in the Smoke and Mirror Magic Shop.
Are you sure this is safe?
Please, madam, not to worry. I've done this 1,000,000 times.
Okay.
Principio TV ut veritate.
No, put me down! Put me down!
Your soul is mine.
Venture into the library, but beware of what it might host. Some say it's still haunted by the great Popu's ghost.
Look into the swirling void. Be transported and feel overjoyed. Come on in and give it a try. If you can hold your breath, you might not die.
Conjurer, illusionist, charlatan or cheat. The cards never lie, there is no deceit. Though eyes are glaring, looking from atop, be welcome in the Smoke and Mirror Magic Shop.
Wow. I'm assuming there's like a little projector that's in this to make the ghost appear here. Just maybe it's a mirror, perhaps. I'm not sure, but absolutely fantastic. It just works so well. I love it. I absolutely love it. There's bits about it that I don't like, and I hate it when Lemax does these things on sticks at the top. I don't like that. I don't like the rabbit too much jumping out the hat. It's a bit, you know, on the nose. Really, it's a bit too much. This face that rotates on the angle that you're looking at it, awesome, absolutely awesome. The animation for these spinning, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, what for me, how they done this with, be it, let's say, the projector, and the like the mirror there, the two-way mirror where it's a skull one side and then a person the other side. I thought that was really trick as well. Really good. I was showing this to my son earlier, and he was like, whoa, you know, he was blown away by it. It was very clever just how this is done. But that projector there, absolutely immense. And I hope they do this for so much more. I really hope this does prove to be one of the big sellers, and they do more and more of this thing, because for ghosts and phantoms, could be, there's just so much that they could do with this. There's so many things that they could put it into and really, well, I say breathe life into it. It's not really, you're breathing a bit of death into it, but this is so good. I can't wait to see this in person. I'm gutted I'm going to have to wait another year more than everybody else in the States, and I really am. But I love this place so much. Please, Lemax, if you're thinking about redoing Scrooge's Manor, this has got to be Jacob Marley coming in with all his chains and everything. It has to be. It's be such a good scene. But yeah, look, this is going to be incredible. I can't wait to see this one. So that brings us to the end, everyone. I'm going to be taking a break from the videos for a few weeks because I have absolutely so much to do. Obviously, with the new track crossing for the Jolly Trolleys just come out, and I've got a few orders to fulfill of those. I'm also working on the blockbusters that everybody still messaged me about from last year, asking if they're ready for sale yet, and they're not, because I keep doing things like this. So I need to get my head down and get those done for people, and they'll be in the Etsy shop soon. Also plan on doing a trip to the location I'm going to be doing for my 2024 Christmas village, which is going to be London, as well as I have a video in the works for some 3D printing as a beginner's guide for that one, to try and get people set up and get them into the hobby and how they can develop their own Christmas villages without having to spend a ton of money, and even maybe some sort of minor tutorials just to get people started if they want to produce their own stuff rather than printing other people's. Speaking of printing other people's, I also want to have a look at the company called Illustralia that do a lot of the like Halloween films, not the Halloween films as such, but like horror films. That would be a better description. They do the Poltergeist House, although I do want to do my own of that one, and many others, and just see how well they come in, because for the price you're paying for those, which would be about £30 or $50, obviously you have to print it off at home yourself if you've got a 3D printer. But from what I've seen, they look really good, and I want to have a go at printing one of those off and showing you how easy it is to do, and whether they fit well into your spooky town as well. So I'm going to be off for a few weeks as I've got a lot to do, but everyone who's joined the channel so far, thank you very much, and I appreciate all the subscribers. Speaking of subscribers, obviously I think we're around about the 80 odd mark at the moment, but the returning viewer base that's coming back is around about, I think it's 200-300 per video. Guys, if you could subscribe as well, that would really go a long way from me being able to start hitting those targets and being able to get more videos out to you more regularly. But again, I hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into the Michael's exclusives for 2024, and we'll see you soon. You've had a great Easter, stay safe, and see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.